Warning, the following program may contain content that some viewers find offensive. Discretion is advised. Offensive if you find strong language, beautiful people, a good time, offensive. If you do, this probably isn't the place for you.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming out of your rooms and checking out the live stream tonight. It is Sunday, April the 19th. It is the day before 420, the greatest holiday for cannabis users compared to St. Patrick's Day for you alcohol users, for those of you judging me right now. But anyways, no, tonight's show, we won't be chopping hair, but we're going to be chopping it up. We're going to peel back some of the layers. You'll see me sit down with Tony and do an interview in a very ridiculous style, but I'm excited about it, so stick around. Short show tonight. Who knows what's gonna happen? Come enjoy. 6 Feet Away. That's a good name. That's what we should call it. 6 Feet Away. Hell yeah.
Good evening. This is the 6 Feet Away show where social distance is truly acceptable. I'm Tony B, and coming to you from Isolation Nation, your host, Clinton Cunanan. Hey, welcome everybody.
Hey.
Long time no see.
You know what? It's darn good to see you, Tony.
You too, Clinton. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while, man. I, in a world of being online and everything happening, the way that it does right now, things are kind of interesting. So it's not very often you get a second chance at doing a show all over again. So here we are. Hi there, all you cool cats and kittens out there meowing around. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to do any more Tiger King jokes. They've been beat to death. But we do have one more show to get through, and we had already wrote the jokes, Tony. So
that's right.
I figure why not? I was thinking to myself this week. I was like, you know what? We should write some jokes in, because what better way to break the ice than to make myself laugh? You know what I'm saying?
You got it.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Nobody. It's those damn kids playing pranks in the neighborhood.
I like it.
Oh man, you know what? Here we go. Let's get the atmosphere going. Tony, cue us up some music if you don't mind, my friend. What you got on deck for us?
You getting that audio, my friend?
Yeah, turn it up for us, man.
Oh yeah. We could do that.
It's 420 Eve. You know what that means. For all you out there celebrating 420.
420 Eve, baby.
The eve of the greatest holiday for the people that would partake in that. So don't forget to leave those snacks out for Weedy Claus. Snoop Dogg will drop down your chimney, blaze you down. First, thanks to everyone out there keeping us safe right now. Big shout out to the sanitation people that are keeping us safe. You know, when I'm at the grocery store, Tony, I always go to the self-checkout and I see the people wiping down the thing, and I always go, I'm going to the one that just got wiped down. That's the one that I'm going to. I also carry some wipes in my pocket. What I do is I put them in a Ziploc bag, trademark Ziploc bag, and I drop my wipes in there. And then you can actually reuse a wipe for a couple times, man. You don't have to like immediately discard it. Just keep the Corona in the bag. That's what you do.
Yeah, I kind of do the same thing with toilet paper in a sandwich bag in the bathroom, so it works out.
Holy crap. Also, thanks to all the medical people out there keeping us safe. In the words of Tupac, you are appreciated.
Dear mama.
Dear mama. That's right, man. With that being said, there is a lot of things that are happening on the interwebs these days, from live streams, bands doing all kinds of stuff. I mean, shit, you're in Aurora, you got the Aurora Borealis behind you. I'm in NASA, which, by the way, NASA will be launching from American soil for the first time in 9 years on May 27th. And with a little bit of luck, I will be down there watching that launch, because the stay-at-home orders do get lifted on the 26th. Gonna jet straight down.
That'd be a great thing.
It'd be really cool, man. Also, a lot of people are getting very handy at home. I saw that James Kisner, the Kisners, they have a party called Kisner Fest every year. We've been fortunate enough to play it multiple years in a row, always have a great time. But they just built a bar in their backyard out of wooden pallets. And
cool.
That is impressive for two reasons. Number one, James built a bar out of wooden pallets. Number two, James stayed sober enough to build said bar out of pallets. Just got the call in for the National Weather Report. Says I don't fucking know what the weather is because I only keep up with my area, unfortunately. So if you're looking for the Weather Channel, man, a couple clicks over on YouTube, you'll find that there. Without further ado, this beautiful man sitting right next to me in the Aurora Borealis is his background, Mr. Tony B, all the way from Ottawa County. Is that a county, Tony?
Actually, technically, if you're looking at a Rand McNally, that would be LaSalle County in the beautiful city of Ottawa, Illinois, where the two rivers meet, man. It's the Fox in the Illinois River.
LaSalle, that actually roughly translates to the Sal, huh?
The Sal, that's right. And not to mention, right next door is Marseilles, or some call it Marseilles.
The city of Marseille.
The city of Marseilles, or in Ottawa, they call it Marseilles.
Perfect, man. Perfect. Are you a Peter Gabriel fan by any chance?
I do like some of his early work when he left Genesis, yes.
Are you a fan of In Your Eyes?
Yes, indeed.
You know, and he's like, in your eyes, like but he says the Grand Versailles will burn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's what he says. Does he say the Grand Facade, the Grand Versailles? Is he talking about French gardens, or is he talking about the facade that he wears as a man?
I was going to say, I would probably push more towards like a Grand Versailles.
Versace?
Versace. Here's another one, Bryan Adams. Is it me and his baby doing 69 or me and my baby in 69?
No, he definitely says me and my baby doing 69.
And if it's in 69, technically, isn't that doing 69 if you're in 69? I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm not good at math.
No, neither am I, man. It's the crazy things in this world is things like Bryan Adams. You know what I'm saying?
Bryan Adams.
And right now we do have this week's crazy news. We always try to keep you up to date on things that kind of put a little smile on your face. And this week's crazy news is brought to you. We can't see it, Eric, because the Aurora Borealis is in the way. But if you put it on my shirt, maybe, there we go. Maybe put it towards my face like that. But it's brought to you by Skippy Peanut Butter. Skippy, your number one isolation peanut butter for PB&Js and for canines performing fellatio. American men are trying to secure their legacies for the future. CryoChoice says that increasing sales by 20% on their kits. Now, what are their kits? Well, these are to store sperm and send back to the company to be frozen for later use. Fertility clinics also say more women are looking into freezing their eggs due to this corona pandemic. So basically, the future in dating looks like a couple mating through Zoom or Skype, talking dirty while she's grinding on the Hitachi and he's pounding that fleshlight. Crazy times are coming through this coronavirus update. A new study suggests that people are becoming more naughty online while self-quarantining. Data shows that the sexual tweets include the words nudes, penis pics, and coronavirus, jumped up over 384% from March to April. Use of the emojis like the peach, eggplant, and have also increased by 46%. Experts say people need to express their sexual desires online to create a sense of safety and freedom. So express your freedom and send me and Clinton your nudes today. And by the way, America, fuck yeah.
Dude, America, fuck yeah. Team America World Police. Throw my business partner under the bus here. You know, a lot of people have moves when they bring people over to their house. I don't know. I don't know. The only move that I need is the hair flip. You know,
it does it every time.
No, I'm just kidding. But that's his move. Instead of like sliding his arm around a chick, man, he pops in Team America World Police. I'm pretty sure he's batting like 4 for 8. That's 50%. He's batting 50% with the Team America World Police move. So I don't know. I was thinking maybe you should put on some podcasts, maybe get the mood feeling a little bit jazzed up, some good playlists. You know what? Maybe some good stoner tales, man. I don't know. You know anywhere if I could find any?
I think a lot of people are going to find out after our final story, which is Americans receiving their stimulus checks are resorting to a whole slew of impulse buys. Reports show that many across the internet are confessing to making out-of-the-box purchases with their corona relief money. most popular use of the funds. This is insane. Now, these are what we call expenses. So it's not like the big majority of people are doing it. These are the out of the box expenses that are the biggest one is getting inflatable dinosaur costumes, high-end sex toys, in-house stripper poles, and $1,000 e-scooters. Clinton, it's unfortunate, but we are a nation of horny white trash, man. Why pay your bills when you can get around on an XL rib dildo and cruise around on your scooter? You know, I mean, that's what we are, man. Our portrait is Joe Exotic of our United States.
I just saw two people scootering out in front of my house. So now I'm thinking, are they on their way to getting their inflatable dinosaur costumes with their eggplants? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I wonder if they got if they're doing the whole, now picture if they did the whole thing, man. If they are truly the stereotype of these purchases. They're cruising around their e-scooter, they get home, they put the dinosaur costume on, they get all revved up using the stripper pole, and they take care of themselves with those sex toys, man.
What if they crash their scooter onto their eggplant? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, hey, that's a whole other penetration right there, man. Now, as Clinton said before, to get yourself in the mood in today's world, a lot of people don't listen to radio. They download podcasts, aka digital downloads, sexy music, hardcore music for that hardcore shit, and spoken word. So exclusively right here, right now, we have the first commercial spot for my podcast series. It's a limited show called Random Tales of an 80s Stoner.
Random Tales of an 80s Stoner. That is correct. And that is you.
Yes, right.
Once upon a time, there was no iPhones, no online gaming, and no internet. This was the 1980s and a great time to be in high school. Listen to the crazy stories and insane characters that influenced my life. I'm Tony B. Download Random Tales of an 80s Stoner today. Only on the Tony B Show channel, available on all major podcast platforms.
Yes, indeed, man. Thank you for playing that. And that was Steppenwolf with The Pusher.
Steppenwolf, Magic Carpet Ride.
Magic Carpet Ride was the big radio, and they how dare they say they're a one-hit wonder, man. When you listen to some of their collections, it's pretty damn good.
I thought I can't say much. I feel like that's like the only song that I know from Steppenwolf. Do I know anything else? What else do they have?
There was one, I think it's called The Carousel, and it's got kind of like if you heard it, you would kind of know. Maybe I'll pull it up in a little bit. But what I love about that song is right off the bat in the first verse, it's, I smoked a lot of grass. Oh, Lord, I took a lot of pills. And I'm thinking, yeah.
This sounds pretty drug-laden.
And he goes, but I've never taken nothing that my spirit couldn't kill. And I was like, yeah.
I'm not unfamiliar. So
I am tainting those virgin ears. I apologize.
Your muffs. Now, with that being said, man, your alter ego got to sit down with my alter ego this week for a very intimate one-on-one session. And I just kind of want to take everybody, set them up for this. What they're about to see is like the true interview process in its unfiltered form. So this is part one of a two-part series that we'll actually show tonight. So part one of the two-part series is going to happen right now. We're going to go ahead and cue that up for you guys.
Very cool. Definitely out of the box type parody. I like it.
So just here, this is where you guys want me, right here. Perfect. Okay, yeah. See on his way? Is he hurrying up? Because I kind of need to hurry up.
All right. Is this a good view here? You like it? How do I sound on the mic, huh? We all stream alone. We all stream alone. You hear that? All right. Go ahead, start filming. Tonight, I have the pleasure of sitting down with one of the most talented artists I've ever met. Songs like War on the Inside, We All Die Alone, Wolves, and most recently, Home. I would like to welcome the founder and lead vocals of Another Lost Year, Clinton Cunanan. Clinton, how we doing?
What the fuck is this? What is on your head, dude?
I was trying to be professional. I mean, I got the wig because, they don't like bald interviewers. So I'm trying to look professional. Can I at least start?
Is this serious? Is it serious right now?
Don't worry about it. I got it under control. This will look good. Trust me. Trust me. The fans will love it. Fans will love it. Hey. All right.
What the fuck is this? What is this?
All right. Well, first we'll start with some softball questions. You know what softball questions are, don't you, Clinton?
I know what softball questions
It's
are.
because they're easy ones. You would think, being as good of a writer as you are, you would know a softball question when you hear one. I mean, really, no wonder your baseball career ended in college. But I do admit, I really love your music.
You mean when you loved when I had long hair? I've seen your stoner podcast. I've listened to your stuff, man. I know your
Look, I don't want to sound like a fangirl, but I know little quirks about you, like how you prefer swishers. You love BMWs. I know you wear thongs for underwear, and you're quite mechanically inclined.
Did you just say that I wear thong underwear?
Yes. Yes, I did.
First off, no, I don't wear any. Look, man, can we just get on with the interview?
Well, hey, you're releasing a new video. So what's it going to be this time, Clinton? Rock, rap, country, pop? Dealer's choice, brother. What do you got?
I guess putting the socks up? I don't know.
Good answer. Right now, this break is brought to you by Busch Beer. There is nothing more satisfying on your mouth than a Busch.
Did you just do a Bush commercial during the interview?
Well, I'm still doing one because I promise you, you'll enjoy watching your woman's mouth on a Busch. Busch Beer. I can't help it, man. I just laugh when we talked about it. We were doing the production for that, and it added the comedic value at putting beer stains on the shirt. But that's because that Busch Light tasted like shit. I think I swallowed like 2 of it, and I just felt like a 15-year-old girl, man. I couldn't swallow anymore. It went all over my shirt.
That was something that I didn't even notice until after the fact.
Yeah.
One of the coolest things going on there, man. But that was part 1. I hope everyone enjoyed that. Also, last week, my other project, We Will See, dropped a new track. It's called Step Into the Light. If you guys want to head over there and check it out. I'll tell you that to tell you this, that at the end of today, we're going to give you a trailer for the new song that comes out tomorrow on 420 featuring We Will See, one of my best friends in the industry, Blacklight District, and then one of my best friends in life as well, Mr. Ty Stanley from Stanley, North Carolina. So we're very, very excited about that. The song will premiere here on YouTube, actually at 4:15 because 4:20 wasn't an option. I have about a group of 35 people who will be on a Zoom meeting with me, and we'll be doing a virtual smoke session. So again,
Wow.
if you guys missed the We Will See preview, we actually happen to have that again right here for you guys. So
Step Into the Light, the latest hit track from We Will See. Out everywhere, 4/11/2020. Find We Will See on all socials and official We Will See, the Gram of Will. We will see. Step into the light.
It's not where you've been, and you need to know that I want you across this line. So going back, standing on the forefront of hell, and you're living in the wake of the stories that you tell. And this is
Good job, man. I dig it.
thanks, man.
I do have a question for you. Since we're on that, your buddy Ty.
Yep.
Let's give him some shameless plugs here. Does he feature on anybody else? I mean, does he help with Blacklight as well?
He is not. Speaking of Ty Stanley,
Hey, there's Ty Stanley.
get
He's
here.
still connecting audio.
Ty's connecting audio. There he is. Ty, no, he's just now kind of starting to do his thing again. I will tell you, not speaking for Kyle. Kyle, anytime Kyle and I we tour together, so I hear a lot of stuff, and he's pretty impressed with Tyler. Tyler's a great guy. So it'd be interesting to see those two collab in the future. How are you doing, Tyler?
Hey, good guys. How are y'all?
Good,
Doing
man.
good, Ty.
Hey, what up, Tony?
Hey, not too much, my friend. I was just giving you some shameless plug. I was trying to find out what other music you're doing, man. Any other features? Because I was digging home, and I mean, I like the rap style on that and the spoken word. So I was wondering if you did anything else.
Man, that's what's up, man. A little bit here and there. Nothing too outlandish, but a couple songs here and there. Back in the day, used to do some stuff. But yeah, luckily enough, got Clinton to put me on a little bit. So he's definitely been great.
Yeah, I think that's the kind of cool thing with today's music is, man, you could be just featured on everybody. So you can just roll in, drop your, drop the words, have a great time, and you're gone, man. You ain't got to worry about all that editing shit and getting the speakers set up. You just roll in, man, drop some rhymes, and you're out the door.
That's it, man. That's what I do. I show up, I just spit a verse, and Clinton's like, all right, that's cool. You can't do it again.
Now on Home, did you write the rhymes on that?
Yes, sir. Definitely. Yes, sir.
That was good, man. Like I was telling when Clinton first played it for me, and I know it was definitely out of the box and what we've seen from like Another Lost Year previously. And the first thing that hit me was, man, that's a pop, like on the pop charts. That's a country song, and that's a rock song, man. I mean, like I said, you can't get a triple threat like that and just not do it on purpose. You know what I mean? That was good writing, good rap, good whatever you want to call it, spoken word. And I dig it. I like the song a lot.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. We that night we worked pretty hard on it, but yeah, it was crazy. It was like probably an 8-hour event that we wrote that song, and of course, we helped each other out a little bit on the lyrics and stuff. But yeah, most of all, Clinton wrote his, Jason threw in some, and yeah, he threw in a little bit of help on my verse. But yeah, it came out pretty good.
Well, I got one thing left and let Clinton get with the role here, but I was going to say I'm kind of trying to get into his head about shooting a video that's more woodsy. So I want to get on down there to North Carolina, man, and check out the woods one of these nights and hit the lake. I like that. All the pictures, all the landscaping I seen in that video. I got to get down there.
Oh, man, yeah. North Carolina, well, anyways, you got a little bit of lake, you got some woods, ride four-wheelers, dirt bikes, have a little fun.
Sounds like heaven, my man.
Hey, I went backwards on the Duke throw over tonight. Went a little crisscross for everybody.
I like it, man. I like it. You're feeling wiggity whack. It's
wiggity whack.
Making it jump. Tyler, stick around with this, man, because I think what I'm actually gonna do is I cut the mullet, but I didn't get the color. So tonight,
do a little special.
We're gonna color the hair. Right after we come back from this part 2 of the live interview series. Real quick, I want to say what's up to Kobe out there, Christy, Dakota, Shakeology, Tammy, Blacklight. See you guys watching. Everybody that's on here, man. Danielle Johnson, Tyler, Kat. Oh, that's Callie. I think that's Callie. I think my daughter's actually watching this now. So.
What's up, Callie?
Shout out to her. But yeah, we're gonna come back right now. This is the in-depth second part of the 2-part series of Tony and myself playing Tony and myself. Oh, Jesus.
One of your favorite accomplishments from the year 2012.
I'm not walking into that one. I'm not falling for that one, man. I'm not falling for
Hey, no, man. I was referring to your hairpiece. How many kids do you have?
Hairpiece? I got 2 kids, man.
So which one's your favorite?
Bro, what kind of question?
You know what's weird is that your fingers are like little extensions off your arm. That's pretty weird.
That is the weirdest fucking thing anyone's ever said to me, man. Jesus Christ.
What is that? Is that a blunt? You can't smoke that in here, man.
Why not? Your producers didn't tell me I couldn't do it.
Well, you know who's in charge. It's the man in the leather chair. So come on. And you know the rules, man. Let's just move along. Come on. But hey, you were a famous party boy back in the day and then went famously sober for 7 years. Are you on drugs now?
Yeah.
Several drugs?
Yeah. I'm just monkeying around with your funny hair. I don't take drugs.
Well, Some of your colleagues have stated that you are a loose cannon.
Who said that? Who stated this? Who said I was a loose cannon?
Well, for one, Tom Kiefer.
You're really gonna go there?
Ketchup on a hot dog, yes or no?
Yes.
Obviously, you're not from the Midwest. A Tar Heel or a Blue Devil?
There's only one respectable answer, and it is Blue Devil.
I have to admit, goddamn right. Other than Michael Jordan, he is the exception. Butterfinger or Baby Ruth?
Jesus Christ, man. Snickers?
There's a third choice.
Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts?
Honestly, never had a Krispy Kreme donut, so I'm going to have to go with Dunkin' Donuts.
You've never had a Hot and Now?
No, never a fresh one. I've seen them in the store in boxes, but never live.
Single ply or two ply?
Oh, God, definitely two ply. My fingers go right through that single shit.
How do you take your steak? Medium rare or well done?
You know, like my daddy always says, it's always good when it's pink in the middle. I like it medium well. Well, hey, thank you, Clinton, for sitting down with me. I know it was a little uncomfortable, but hey, at least you didn't try throwing me out like a musician.
Yeah, it's happened. I've thrown some people out.
Everybody, have a great night, and be sure to check out Still Ain't Enough from Another Lost Year on 420. And once again, Clinton, thank you for your time. I'm Tony B, sitting one-on-one with Clinton Cunanan.
Yeah, I guess thanks for whatever this was. Appreciate it.
Wow. All I can say is if that wig and that outfit, if someone said that was a pedophile, I would not argue.
Yeah. that was a very interesting thing. Actually bringing on my next guest right here. Look, we
Oh yeah.
back together, take off, mission control. What's up, man?
What's happening?
There he is. What's happening?
What's going on, Kyle?
Not much, man. I'm just chilling. I got the boy in the back. I don't know if you can see the Call of Duty on the screen and shit.
Nice.
Chilling, man. I just had to come on to show off my new Louis bag. That's about it, though. You know.
Dude, I see the bag, and a lot of people don't realize that well, they don't know because the song's not out yet. But like everything that we've been doing for the past like week and a half has been geared towards this release. From even last week's stream to dropping, like you actually saw a piece of the music video in there. I'm real excited about how you make your appearance in the video, how Tyler makes his appearance in the video. You know, like it's a very cool concept. But one of the lines is that you say Louis V, it's out for delivery, and that was like, yeah.
The funny part is, man, like literally writing that song, my part in the song, I had just literally ordered my first Louis Vuitton bag. So like just flowing the song and shit like that. And it was like, you know what? It flowed perfectly and felt natural, man. So going in the song, that's why I'm so happy. I get my bag, the joint drops tomorrow, and I'm really excited.
Yeah, I couldn't be more excited for it to come out tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm going to show a little preview of everything. But again, like to have you on this track, to have Tyler on this track, man, it's really big. I don't know how it's gonna hit the streaming services because everything has been delayed, and we didn't rush it. We gave it plenty enough time, but they are a little backed up. But regardless of whatever happens at 4:15 tomorrow, right here on this YouTube channel, there will be a room set up, and we will premiere that video, and I couldn't be more excited about it. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and play the trailer actually for the new video real quick. And then, like I said, we cut the mullet last week. We're going to paint the head this week.
Man, I gotta say, you look like you're in a control center or something like that. He's running this show, you know?
Bro, it's not, look, I got the uniform on and everything.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Everything I want, but it still ain't enough.
Very nice, man. Very nice. Hey, while Clinton's, I thought you went outside, Clinton. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna let you guys talk amongst each other while I move on to phase 2 of launch control.
Cool, man. Kyle,
Yo.
that bag you got on now, I might be a little out of date here. What's it called, man? I'm really liking that bag.
It's a Louis Vuitton. It's called an Avenue bag.
An Avenue?
Sling bag. Yep.
It almost looks like it's like a front loading like backpack.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, people, they'll give you some shit for wearing stuff like this, but again, like again, when it comes to touring or traveling, I have a few items, that I like to keep close and things like that. So I've always had, Clinton will know, like, we go on tour, I always have different kinds of bags and stuff. Again, just for stuff that I can keep close to me and I don't have to worry about, whether it's like jewelry or, you know what I'm saying? Just stuff
Right.
that I know where it is at all times and I can just kind of have it on me. So I kind of figured I'd go with, one of these. I mean, they're definitely a little pricey, but what can you do,
Hey, man, I think a lot of us that are like gypsies, we're always moving around doing things. A wallet just doesn't cut it, man, unless you're going to throw all your shit in a pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I'm really digging it out. And I'll be honest, I'm going to look when I get done and check those out because that looks really, really handy other than that single strap backpack kind of deal.
No,
I'm digging it, man. I like it.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah, again, for people that want to drop thousands of dollars on a bag, but yeah.
Now, I have one more for you before Clinton comes back in. I was going to ask you last week when we were on.
Ew.
I know that you guys were going to do that another tour besides all the pandemic with Adelita's Way.
Right.
You got, well, you know what? I think we got this thing going here. I'm going to ask you more about Adelita's Way after this. We got Clinton here, man, and his beautiful bride, Leandra, is painting Clinton's hair.
Yeah. My hand is solid sparkle.
All right. Let's get it again.
Ty, just think of those neighbors down the street, man. They're going to look over, and if they didn't think he was white trash before, I mean, goddamn, he just sealed the deal.
They know better now.
Oh, God, yeah. Clinton, you got to put a couch out in the front yard, man, when you're spraying that shit. Come on now.
I can't tell, but I swear it's very sparkly.
It looks very highlighted.
Woo!
It's very, it feels pretty disgusting, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What color
I'll
we
be back.
I think he said he was going with a gold, like a gold spray.
Okay.
All right, so before Clinton comes back in, all hyped up from spraying his hair, the question I was going to ask you was the first time I seen you guys, you toured with Adelita's Way.
Yeah.
Then I know the second tour, if it wasn't for the pandemic, you were going to be out again with Adelita's Way. I know you guys aren't on the same label, but is there a connection? I mean, were they like blown away by you guys, or was it just something because maybe you guys had a person in common?
Well, it's a good question, actually. This was supposed to actually be the fourth run.
Oh, wow.
That I've done with Adelita's Way. And so basically last year around this time, I signed with an agent. TKO is the agency.
Okay.
And since I'm an independent artist, Adelita's Way are also independent.
Yes.
And I don't know, how much you or anyone on your knows about me, but basically, I've been blessed and grateful in the last 2 years, that I've got 300 million streams plus. I've said I've had a lot of online success with Minecraft and blah, blah, blah. So anyways, I got introduced to Rick, who's the singer of Adelita's Way, through our agent, who's Andrew Goodfriend. And he kind of wanted to introduce Rick and I because, again, I do the independent thing and so does he. So we kind of hit it off. I had some issues where I had to kind of pull out of the first half of the tour. And again, I had never met Rick in person. So he gave me a call and man, he was just so supportive of everything. And then again, once we got out, I think he likes the fact that my show is, I'm not just like a rock band, I guess,
Right, right.
I kind of do my own thing, I guess. And I think he liked the idea of the show kind of having some variety to it, and then beyond that, we kind of, I guess, just developed like a friendship and, musically, of course, started talking like, the ups and downs of being an independent artist. And I just think he likes to see things from a new perspective, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I got to say,
I was gonna say, I gotta say that when the first time I seen you guys was, and I think we talked about before, was at the Forge in Joliet, and it was basically because one, I'm a fan of Adelita's Way. Two, I knew my boy Clinton was going to be there, and I'm like, well, I can finally check out this Black Light District. And really, man, you couldn't hit the nail better on the head. I mean, it was a good, like a nice mix. You know what I'm saying? To have you guys first, I dug the show. When it went quick, that's a good sign. You know what I mean? I mean, it was just like, geez, what they do? Like 2 songs? That was it. But, you know, I mean, it's having a good time out there watching you guys. And then, of course, Adelita's Way just killed it, you know, in the end, which was great. And like I said, it's good to hear that about him, about Rick, because my visual interpretation is like I seen him when they performed with Fozzy, and Adelita's Way was the opening act. And I mean, they've had some moderate success radio wise, you know what I mean? And here's this dude standing there on the other side of the merch table, shaking hands with literally everybody that came up to him, signing stuff, taking pictures. Well,
man, he'll stand out there for 2 hours straight to meet everybody. You know,
he pretty much watched that whole Fozzy concert, standing there, taking pictures, talking to people, and rocking with them. And I kept looking down at him because we were up in the balcony, and I kept looking down like, I got to talk to him, man, because he just seems like such a good dude, and I'm glad to hear that.
For sure. And, you know, again, you know, I mean, I'm sure, as you know, as we all know, not everybody is like that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, that's one thing I respect about Rick specifically and Adelita's Way as a whole. You know, again, the fact that, you know, it's independent. We're all here for the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have one goal in mind. And for a guy like him to go out there, because, you know, plenty of nights, Clinton can attest to this, you know, where after the show, I mean, there's probably 200 people, maybe sometimes, maybe more, maybe less. And he sits there and will meet everybody, you know, just like if I was in the same spot, I would gladly do that too. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh God, yeah.
End of the way. The other thing I wanted to say too, real quick, is that for him to be in that spot and to give me an opportunity, like I said, it's going to be our 4th run, and eventually we'll get back to it, you know, but for him to give someone like me a shot who kind of has my own thing going on, like, that means a lot, because he tells the story all the time about how, you know, a lot of bigger artists won't take him out as support, whether it's like a Theory of a Dead Man or Shinedown or Daughtry or whatever the case may be. So for him to kind of pay it forward, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Opportunity, that means a lot, man, especially when I'm kind of doing my own thing and have my own buzz going on. This just adds like icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, man, that's awesome. I see Clinton digs Black Pussy. I didn't know that. I guess you are from North Carolina, man. So I kind of think we all think the same way. So I guess that's about right.
Get out of here, man. Anyway, hey, thanks everybody for being here tonight, man. Kyle, appreciate you taking the time out to be here. Tyler, same as you, man. Always good. Tomorrow, 4:20, we got a track that's dropping, man, and I think it is going to be massive. I can't wait for everybody to hear it. So,
dude, the best of Another Lost Year / you, man. I'm telling you, that's, again, I don't want to be a broken record here saying it, man, but I think this is one of the best tracks you've done, and I'm just glad I got to be a part of it, man. So shout out. Hope you guys all check out Still Ain't Enough, dropping hopefully midnight, maybe tonight, right on Spotify. We'll see what happens here. And either way, tomorrow, baby, the music video, I'm stoked to see it, man. Hell yeah.
420.
You and me both, man.
It's a pleasure hanging out with you. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. We'll see these folks again. Tyler, we will see you again. Kyle, I'll see you guys soon, man. So on behalf of all of us here at Mission Control, thank you so much, man.
Take care, everybody.